AITA for telling my girlfriend she's not worth marrying after she said she didn't like her engagement ring? I have been approaching 2 years with my girlfriend and things have gone pretty well so far. We've had some ups and downs, but we were doing well and talking about marriage. Now here's a little about me. I work in healthcare, but due to the nature of my work, I have a decent amount of free time. I took up jewelry metalworking and started up a little side hustle making gold and silver jewelry, still working on my platinum skills. My dad also works in Brazil and he cuts emeralds and precious and semi-precious gemstones. I knew I wanted to marry my girlfriend, and I wanted to make the engagement ring special. I made an elaborate leaf design ring, with garnets, our birthstone, and a 1.5-carat diamond in the middle. I had my dad cut and send me garnets, and I ordered the diamond from a local dealer. I worked on the band and the setting and over the course of 3 months I put the ring together. It looked something like this, but with 2 big leaves of garnet on the side instead of emerald, without the smaller stones, and a marquise cut lab diamond in the center. It is easily the most elaborate piece I have ever designed and put together. I proposed to her at her house at a little get-together I put with her family and she loved the ring, especially after I told her I made it myself. We had a nice party, and I spent the night. Later that morning, she asked me questions about the ring, and how long I worked on it, etc. I told her all about it, but her expression changed when she asked how much I spent on it and that it was a lab and not natural diamond. I asked if the cost was an issue for her. She said that she doesn't feel like it was a big investment in our relationship. Total cost without labor was about $1,200, I didn't keep track, and she prefers real diamonds over lab diamonds. I tried to explain that they're chemically identical, but she asked if I could swap it with a natural diamond. I relented and said sure and took the ring back. Driving home, I started to think about all the other times she demanded more of me, and I honestly thought that I don't think that anything I do will be enough for her. I could spend 3 months on and off on an amazing ring for her and she'll still nitpick and find fault with it. I think it just clicked in that moment that I had a lot more issues with the relation than I imagined. I got home and I called her. She didn't pick up. I texted and said, "We need to talk. Now." She called a couple of minutes later. I told her that I don't think she's worth marrying because of how she treated me over the ring, and that I need to think about things. She started crying and being defensive, but I was also very emotional and hung up. She tried calling back several times, but I just let it ring. Her mother and my sister who's friends with her tried calling, but I just let it ring. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I really just need reassurance before I talk to them again. Am I being an a-hole for this?